Cheers. Some little cafecito, bro.
Cheers.
Welcome, AC, Adrian Colbert.
Oh, man.
It's nice having you, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah, it is fire. It's great.
I mean, it's good to be here. Good to be here, Edgar.
Bro, I love, like, and since we met, I think it's been like this, but your energy is so dope, dude. It's like, there are some relationships that give you energy, positive energy, some that take it away. And I like surrounding myself with people that give me positive energy, and you're one of them, bro. I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, bro. I feel the same about you. Like, anytime we get together, like, it's a vibe. Like, I could kind of lose track of time when we just kicking it and vibing. Like, even yesterday when we were playing golf, like, it was fun, bro. I was like, dang. Like,
even behind the four old ladies.
Yeah, like, even behind the four old ladies, bro. Even though, like, I ain't played my best yesterday, like, it was great. It was some good time. Some great time.
And then you get to do your taxes too, which is like the bonus.
Yeah, I know.
You get
right?
to meet Ayven afterwards, that kind of exit through the gift shop type thing.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, just not just for the taxes, but for the future, for the things that you're building and working on. And
yeah, no, appreciate it. What's up with the league, man? How was last season?
Last season was crazy because I had my first kid, 8 months. Shout out to Ayven, my boy.
God bless, baby.
Yeah, shout out to his mom too, man. She holding it down and doing her thing. But had my son last year, and I wasn't on a team for 2.5 months after training camp, and that was it was super eye opening. It was a blessing too, because I was so like anxious about like not getting another opportunity, or I had a little bit of anxiety about possibly not getting another opportunity.
Yeah.
And for a minute, I had to kind of like dive deep within myself and understand that God was putting me in the position so I could be a father, so I could get the opportunity to be a father.
Damn.
And when I realized that, when I recognized that, I was like, man, this is the best place I can be. Like, I don't need to be on a football field. I don't need to be on a football team. I need to be right here with my son as he continues to grow from little infant into like the little 8-month-old he is now.
It's crazy.
So I had a blast. Like, last year was probably my favorite year. I mean, this year has been super great so far. So I can't say it was my favorite year to date.
The last rolling 12 months.
Yeah, like, I mean these next 6 months, 7, however many got left. I mean, I feel like this energy is telling me it's going to be the best ever. But last year it was fun. It was great. I got to spend time with my son. I got to watch him grow, and I got to work on myself. And then when I did get an opportunity with Chicago at the end of the year, like, I was ready, like, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, enough to go out and just perform in a way that led to the coaches giving me the affirmation that I didn't know I need, but internally I needed it.
Subconsciously, for sure.
Yeah, like, and I didn't even know it until I got it, and I was like, "Yo, like, what the hell?
What was
like,
it?
This is fire!" Like, the coaches basically told me that they were super impressed with the things that I was doing, my work ethic, the energy, the people around the rooms, all the different, like, the cafeteria people, from the training staff, the strength staff, etc. Like, all spoke very highly of me, and the field play was great. I felt good. My body felt great. I felt strong. I felt super fast, and it just kind of got me hyped. I was just like, man, like, 2023 is going to be crazy.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. That's one of the cool things about, working with you. Working with my athletes, honestly, in general, is you get to see them, like, on Sunday. So on Sunday, I'm watching, and a lot of people are not watching this one defensive dude in the back, but I'm like, oh, AC got that tackle at the end. It was exciting. I was posting it. It's really cool to watch, especially, I'm sure, a lot of people that are kind of in and out of the league, or they're trying to make their way into the league, you can get discouraged easily. And yesterday you mentioned something about your mentality. And things that happened that I was like, damn, I'm impressed.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just like, when it comes down to it, it's just about believing in yourself. Like, no matter what. And I've had a lot of instances in life where, like, someone told me that I wasn't going to be able to do something, or someone didn't believe in me, and at the time, like back in the day, like sometimes I would believe it. I mean, like somebody tells me I'm not gonna make it somewhere, a little bit inside me, like I might not make it.
Yeah.
But like now, I got to a point where it's like I've accomplished so much in my mind. Like not talking in a monetary way, but just like in a way of overcoming so many different things in life.
Yeah.
That would have broken somebody else. And it tells me, like, bro, you can do anything. You can do anything you set your mind to. And that's just kind of, that's the kind of mentality that's kind of kept me going.
Yeah. It's like the obstacle becomes the way.
Yeah, like I fell in love with the process. And every process is different. Everybody's processes are different.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get to 100 million like Elon got to 100 million.
Yeah.
My shit gonna be way harder. My shit gonna be way harder, but it's the process though. I'm enjoying it, and I just fell in love with it. So just working and constantly trying to be a better version of myself every day has been like the key thing for me.
And in and out of the field too. I think it just translates into the field too. But off the field, you've been making moves, bro.
Yeah. I started to think a little bit more outside of the box, instead of just constantly putting all my eggs into one basket, thinking about other things to do, thinking about other things that I can.
Is it like, does that come from a spark of like, what am I going to do after the league? Maybe during that time where you didn't have a contract, you're like, what happens after this?
Yeah, no, 100%. That and just the things that I'm passionate about. Like I learned how to play golf. And now I just can't stop playing golf. I'm like, damn, like, bro, I got to go play golf. Like, damn, I ain't played golf in 2 days. No, I got to get somewhere. Where's the time?
I saw our podcast at 2 p.m. and I'm like, we can get 18 under that. Like, we're good.
Facts. No, we really could have got 18 in like that.
Yeah.
I mean, me being late from the test and everything else, we still could have done it. We were just, we were just behind two slow groups. Like we couldn't control that.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is once the golf game bites you, like it doesn't let go, bro.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And I mean, I've experienced it with like 5 other NFL players in the last like 3 months. Like,
and they're hooked now?
Like, yo, like when we playing golf again? You coming back to Texas? I'm trying to get on the course. I'm like, I'll be back, bro. Like, I'll be back.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I used to own CrossFit gyms, and they used to say they're like cults because everybody starts talking about CrossFit. Golf. It's the biggest cult there is.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your buddies in. What are you doing this Sunday? Oh, I'm going to church with the kids, bro. You should come play golf after. I'm like, what? Like and I just came back from the Bahamas too with the golf, so it's been incredible. Like, and that was a crazy How was that,
experience.
bro? The PA bringing you out there and
that was a crazy experience. Like, really, like it was probably like one of the funnest things that I've done as like a group organization or whatever since I've been in the league.
What did they have you do? Like because players go participate.
Yeah. Now we had 48 players come out.
Damn, that's dope.
And Friday we played a 4-man scramble. So we played team scramble with 4-mans.
Who'd you play with?
I had Austin Eckler, Chase Daniel, and Raheem Mostert. Like, the group was fire.
Damn.
But
that's a fun group to begin with.
Yeah, that was an incredible group. Like, everybody was just vibing, like, from start to finish. And we had, so with the show, like, the PA and I had been working together over the last since September.
Damn.
Because I knew about this event since September.
You were probably the first one to be like, hey, what's going on?
I really was. Like, and it wasn't even about the show. Like, we were just trying to figure out ways that the PA could incorporate my show into the things that they were doing or how they could help provide some of their resources to help me.
For On the Links.
Yeah, for On the Links. So they ended up bringing up the event, and we were just talking about ways to get me on it. Yeah. And then what do we gotta do to include this guy? So, anyways, I ended up getting an invite to be on a team. So we just was like, all right, Friday we're gonna have 2 producers follow you. You're gonna narrate the entire game today, the entire round today.
Wait, so like you're one of the guys that's like Adrian Colbert coaching on 18, like that, doing that?
No, but I did say that on one of the guys' shots, so like, because it was like. I'm basically narrating. We're just going through the flow. Like we were just flowing, having our conversations like we normally do, like people normally do when you're on the course. But then I would also throw in a few questions like Whataburger or In-N-Out, or like what was one of your favorite moments, or you know, what type of adversity have you faced, and like, or what it felt like to be going into year 15 of your career, like, because year 15 and year 1 don't look the same
at all.
Year 15 and year 7 don't look the same. So it's like just trying to get a different perspective and give people insight and provide like an experience as well. Like, because even with that event, although it was the inaugural, there's gonna be another one next year, and Fox Sports hit up the head guys about like, yo, how can we be a part of that? How can we live stream this?
It's one of the things I like about On the Links is like you can't watch the NFL Network throughout the year, because at some point it's just like they're just making things up to say. If there's a golf match between like 4 players and they're just being dudes in a golf course, like I'll watch that all day. It's great. It's why I like live golf also. It's like they're making golf more real. Tiger Woods wasn't real, bro. Like if you play golf, you know that guy's a machine.
Yeah.
But what really happens on the golf course is dudes talking and having a good time. Yeah. I'd watch that show. This is what I like about it.
Nah, 100%. And the event just really, it opened up my eyes a lot, because like I've been in the golf space for like 2 years now, and I've been in the league for 7, and I was just like, wow, man, like, we have like this huge organization, and like we're not pulling each other up. Like we're not really trying to actively build this organization, like this association. The NFL. Yeah. Like we're not trying to build it. Like if you go into like the golf space, everybody's like pulling each other up. Yeah. Like it's like we all trying to put each other on. We all trying to make each other better. But in the NFL, it's always been like super isolated, secluded, and people isolate themselves, and like it's not like that. But that event, it was incredible, because guys were doing that. Yeah. Like actively, like trying to have those conversations with different people.
Everybody kind of wants to do it, but nobody's kind of taking the lead, or like has proactively built something.
I think either that, or just like the mentality like of the athletes, because if you look at the demographic in NBA, in the NFL, like it's mostly black people. Yeah. And like how most of us are raised, like unless you come from a really good family, it's like you gotta eat, you gotta get yours.
So the stronger survive, and you gotta go and figure it out yourself. Yeah. And so there's not a lot of like a whole team effort thing going on.
Yeah, except when it comes to that end goal, that team goal to get to the Super Bowl.
All right, as soon as that ends.
Yeah, as soon as that ends, it's kind of like, all right, peace.
I got you.
Back to it. But like in the golf space, like it's all year round. Like I'm getting texts. Like I don't play professional golf. Like I don't.
Yesterday, you hit like 6 people hit you up in that round. It's like, hey, what are you doing right now?
I know, but it's like yesterday, like I'm getting hit up literally every day by guys in the golf community, like trying to do business and trying to like create something, elevate the sport, and elevate me. Yeah. And his crowd, I'm like, what? Like, bro, I've been in the league for 7 years, and I don't have that. Damn. And I think, and
you're the kind of dude that builds relationships. It's not like you're like an isolated person. Like you got a lot of friends in the league, but it just doesn't exist. And in golf, it's like, what are you hitting from here? Like, what are you gonna do? Like right away, it's like.
It's immediate communication, like trying to like help your partner and teammate improve. And I think that was the coolest thing about the NFLPA event. And I think that's going to bring the players closer to the PA as well, because they've seen like, all right, like, look, we're providing this type of experience to like let y'all be yourselves and like compete. But also be around us as well. Bring everybody together like that. And that was super dope to me.
If there's one role that a PA should have, it's that. It's
exactly.
Like really represent the peeps.
100%. And that's what they did. And I was just like, yo.
Dope.
I've been talking to like the heads like this. I talked to the COO yesterday of the PA, and I was telling her the exact same thing I just told you. I'm like, that experience was incredible. Like we appreciate that, and I know a lot of the other. I can speak for a lot of other players. Like we appreciate y'all for doing that, because it was
cool,
super
bro.
dope.
Hopefully they do 2 a year, bro.
Yeah, no, we're definitely doing it. They already planning it next year, but
I love it. You want more water?
They doing if they doing another one. Shoot, I'm with it.
I'm there already. Was there any retired guys? Because the retired players probably will actually make that a lot of fun too. It's like a combination.
I'm sure they'll try to incorporate retired players, but at some point. But it was just active. It was just active 48 players this time, which it was still cool though.
Yeah, dope. And how was the course?
The course was amazing. I think they do like the Hero, the Tiger Woods Hero event there.
Oh yeah, that's in the Bahamas.
Baha Mar.
Bro, I heard that course is crazy.
It was beautiful, man. I was just like, and it was basically a course that, like, we would have fun on that course.
Yeah.
Like, cause you can hit it anywhere. Like you could hit it.
You're in the ocean, but there's not a lot of water.
Yeah, like you're around the ocean. Like the only ocean you might hit is on hole 16. I mean, I definitely hit the ocean. The island par 3. Like the shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, I hit. What'd you
shoot?
Oh, I
lost track.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Only that
best round of your life. You just don't know what you
best
shot.
round of my life was on Thursday. No, not Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. The practice round.
Yeah.
Darts. I think I might have shot. What was it? I think I might have been at 60 or 58 on 12.
Damn. That's probably the worst thing that could happen to you. It's like Thursday is the best day, and then you just decline sharply through the weekend.
I was sick. Like,
like I'd rather start off really bad and like end up in a happy note.
Look, I drove the green. So look, Thursday I drove the green on a par 4.
Bro. Darts.
Like,
darts.
Drove the green, but I had a 25-foot putt. Missed the putt, and I ended up parring the hole. But like in a scramble, like you hit the green, you got other teammates that
come out
just come putt.
Yeah.
Like if we get birdie. Like
that's dope.
We actually eagled that hole though. We eagled that hole the next day. Chase Daniel.
I love scramble.
Yes,
I love like if nobody's thinking about what score they're gonna put up today or whatever, I think scramble is the best way to do a foursome. It's like you just playing the best shot available.
Yeah,
it's always fun.
Yeah, you like you're being a team.
Yeah,
you're actually a team. You ain't got to go out there and care. I mean, unless your teammate's trash, but
like unless you're carrying somebody.
Yeah, I mean, like nobody want to have to carry somebody, but shout out to Chase Daniel for carrying. Hey, because he definitely carried us. I was like, man. Yo, I feel.
He looks like he could play. He looks like he could play.
No, he was balling. He shot 80. He shot 80 on Saturday. He won his flight.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you always want to have him next one already. Right?
Yeah, Chase. I don't think
do a draft. You should do a draft actually. Can you imagine?
That would be crazy. I think we talked about that. We actually talked about that, doing like a draft, like for it.
Yeah.
Because like when I was
with
there,
handicaps, first round pick. This guy, second round pick.
Yeah, and like you got to have like certain tiers on your team. Like, but we talked about that. We didn't talk about the tiers. I'm gonna actually have to bring that up.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
recorded. You'll remember.
Yeah, it's recorded. So like but every captain, because they're gonna be like with the lowest handicaps. Like the captain's gonna have the lowest handicaps, and they have to have a very high handicap, like at least medium. 2, a medium, and then a rookie. Yeah, and then like somebody that's just coming out.
Yeah.
So, because that'd be dope. But we were talking about the event and just things that they could implement. And I was talking about a host. I pitched myself as a host like twice.
So and like
everybody's like, of course, like you already got it. I'm like, all right, I'm holding y'all to that because I had other people around me when we was having this conversation. You don't want to come off as a liar.
Yeah, you don't want to lie neither.
But no, like it was
That's
cool,
dope, man.
Yeah, I had to pitch that. I pitched some ideas. Like I was giving ideas when I was out there.
They need that though.
Like
I've just
been on like a super creative grind lately, and just thinking of ways to improve on the links, improve other people's businesses or content that they're trying to create, and just I don't know, just trying to be a servant.
Bro, but at some point, this is gonna be a moneymaker.
Oh, 100%.
It's huge, and I love it for like the after your career play, right? Where a lot of guys are like, I'm here forever. This is 20, 30 years.
No,
and then it's not. For the majority of you, it's not. So it's like it's okay to think about what you're gonna do after. And at some point, I guess it kind of clicks, and some people are like adamant about not thinking about it,
Yeah.
as if it's not gonna happen. What was your formula for that? What's your process for that? Or were you always like, this is a temporary thing? Like,
I think after I got cut the first time, it kind of dawned upon me. I mean, I was super bitter after I got cut the first time because I feel like I put way too much of my like energy and spirit and like my body into the 49ers organization.
yeah.
And
with the fans too.
Yeah,
they
I mean,
love
with
you
the
out
fans
there,
and everybody. Like, so, I mean, shout out to the fans because they still, most of them still fuck with me. But
yeah.
I don't know about the other ones that don't. I could care less. But
but shout out.
But no, shout out though, big shout out.
So you were bitter?
But no, I was super bitter because of that. Like, and then I kind of learned. I'm like, look, I mean, this ain't gonna last forever. So
yeah.
I might as well start trying to get creative and do things, get involved with things that I'm passionate about. And that's what, right after that, so that was 2018, or 2019 I got cut. 2020.
Pandemic.
2020, pandemic and exit came about. And like, I'm passionate. Like, if I had a house right now, I would probably be there gaming right now. Like, after this at least. But, like, I was gaming like 8-9 hours a day, and I mean that's
so
just something
like,
I was passionate about.
I love, but you recognize that it could be a business opportunity for
Absolutely.
you, which is fantastic.
Yeah, when I got pitched about the org, the brand, the things that they wanted to do, the vision that they had for the company, it just aligned perfectly with me, and I was like, man, how can
Let's
I?
do this.
Because they were pitching it to me as like an ambassador, like not.
What do you mean? Like, what was
their
like? When you first connected with them, they wanted you to represent the brand kind of
Yeah,
thing?
they just wanted me to be like an athlete, like a two-way athlete for them. So basically a gamer and an NFL player.
So they recognized the game a little bit.
Yeah, right? Like, cause I was like growing my gaming. I was growing my name in the gaming space and doing tournaments and just connecting with different people in that space. I started streaming and everything. I got the whole setup. So I was really going hardcore, and a friend of a friend introduced me to somebody, and then it just kind of led to that. And then I was like, "Yo, how can I be more? Can I invest?
More
Are y'all
involved,
looking for investors?" Like, and
but you actually proactively said, "Are you looking for investors?"
Yeah,
that's fucking dope, man. Listen up, people.
Because
I love that.
Yeah, it all stemmed from a hot sauna? Yeah, a hot sauna conversation with Richard Sherman. That was shout out to Uncle Sherm too, man. That's my guy. He we was super tight when he was there and when I was there. We used to go to lunch. We used to go to dinner.
Wise, man.
Yeah, I mean, so wise, man. I mean, anybody's blessed if they can like really be around Sherm and get to know him and just get to know his mind, like as a businessman. A father as well, like awesome father, like
great dude overall.
Great dude overall, man, and he one of the goats.
So and he told you,
and like he had became like he had been put on the board of Luminosity, which is another big time gaming org, and I had seen it, and I was like, yo, I was asking him about it, and he was like, yeah, they approached me, and I'm just like, yo, that's so dope.
Yeah.
And then
he manifested that shit.
Manifested it 6-7 months later.
Damn.
Exec comes as an ambassador, asked me for an ambassador role.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm trying to invest.
I'm trying to be on the board or something.
I'm trying to be on this. And like fast forward today, January we had our first offsite in LA, and I mean the company's about to explode, like in ways that people don't even understand.
That's so dope. It's so dope. Exit has always been one of those things when we talked about it from the financial standpoint. It's like, hey Ed, I did this, and it's like, bro, good. You're trying to me, you guys are blessed to have a period of time where you become young millionaires, all of you.
Yeah.
And it's what you do with that money, with yourself and with others, that really makes a mark on who you are and who you can be. You can throw the money around whichever way you want. At the end of the day, there's still a result. That result kind of represents you. So when one, especially a friend, not just a client, but a friend, comes out and says, hey, I made this play, it's like, yes, yeah, let's go, baby.
100%. I
love it. And now to see the results of what it's done, it's like, it's a blueprint. It's a formula of what you should be thinking about, how you should be doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard Sherman, bro.
Shout out to Uncle Sherman, man.
Because you knew it was possible.
Yep.
With him being on a board. So being an ambassador already felt like I could go for more.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I was thinking of it like just because the gaming space, like it was still young. And
still is.
It's still young. People still don't know. Like
when I was a kid, I wish there would have been gaming like this.
People still don't know about like the structural business side of esports and gaming.
It's crazy,
and that's the crazy part. Because I even went to a school in Chicago and talked to their esports program.
Yeah,
and had I want to say like 3 or 4 teachers in there. And I'm sitting here talking about software development teams, managers, general managers, executive boards, marketing specialists within the space, and they're like, what?
What are you talking about?
Like, that all of that is in gaming? I'm like, yes.
Damn.
I'm like, yes, and like a lot, and it was crazy because these are adults. Like, these are people that
they're teaching this shit.
That are teaching this shit, and they're like, what? I'm like, bro. Like, this isn't just video games. Like, this is so much more. It's like, the opportunities within the space are abundant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
People don't know about it. So, that kind of have prompted me to start a nonprofit, Grateful for Gaming, that is structured around education in the esports space. So, educating the kids, educating their families, educating teachers, about the opportunities in the space, because not only is it gaming, but you have software development, data analytics, general management, like
you can
programming,
build a full career.
You can do that, and even if you don't want to get into that space, you might want to go to tech. You can go work at Dell, you can go work at Facebook or Google, just by working in the esports space and building that rapport and that network. Because it all transfers over.
How'd you come up with that? How'd you think about that?
Man, I don't know. Like, I was sitting here like
sauna conversation with somebody else.
No, I'm like sitting here just like yo, like there's so much opportunity in this space.
I'm sure that conversation in Chicago was like a big thing for you, where you're like, you guys are teachers and you don't know that there's a marketing analyst.
All of that, like it was crazy to me, and even before that. It was just really me thinking about community service. Like, what service can I provide a community? And, like, how can I do it, like, in a way that is impactful, and that people can leave with tangibles? Like, we do. So, my thing with the NFL, which is like a whole different, I'm going off on a tangent. With the NFL was that, like, we go and we go see kids at schools. We talk to them.
Yeah.
But they never leave with anything tangible with community service. Like,
of course.
Maybe an autograph.
It's an experience.
It's just an experience.
Yeah, that's it.
And I mean, that's cool. Like, I understand that
that's a step one.
That's a step.
That's like being an ambassador.
But it's like, how long are you going to just sit here and be an ambassador to these kids?
Yeah.
Like, how long is it going to be just to go take a picture or, like, tell somebody your sob story so they can try to compare it to their sob story instead of just going in? We have these people's attention. We have these kids' attention because we are athletes. We are, like, public figures, and we're not leaving them with anything tangible. Like, how long are we going to do that?
Damn.
So it's like, how can I do that with the things that I'm passionate about or the things that I have knowledge of?
Damn.
I have knowledge of the esports space. So I can go in, I can utilize my resources and provide something to the community that will not only help the kids, but it'll also help the community as a whole and their families as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, that can lead to different jobs that can change people's families' lives and
that's tangible.
Yeah, that's tangible.
Yeah.
And I can do that right now because I have the platform. have the resources. So why am I not doing it? I am. I'm trying.
Yeah, do it.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. So that was the thought process. Like, why am I not doing this? I have all the tools.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do it. Who are you working with on this one? What's his name? Darren?
My boy Spence. He's out in Dallas.
That's right.
Working with Spence, and he's been crazy with it.
Yeah, because he's the one that like knows the space as far as like
exactly. He knows.
It's important to have
everything
that right partner,
about it, and he also has a partner out in Duncanville.
Okay.
That created basically a curriculum. It's like a 6-week curriculum.
Esports?
Yeah, like on esports.
No, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And like the kids go, they team up, they get like an instructor, and there's like, I want to say like 4 or 5 different like teammates, and they're all doing 4 or 5 different things: production, general manager, software development, content creation.
So they get to be in the job.
Yeah, and they get to be in the job. They get to learn everything that they do, and then they come in at the end of the 6 weeks and compete in like a competition. And then whoever wins gets like a scholarship.
So it's like they gamified education a little bit. They're
Yeah.
gamifying like how to learn this process.
Exactly.
Which is cool. To be honest with you, like, and I grew up with it. I'm sure you did too, but it was get off the PlayStation, bro. Did you do your homework already? Get off that. You're wasting your time. And I always said I wasn't gonna be like this, but now sometimes my kids are on Minecraft going around in circles building something, and if you don't have an education of what it is that they're doing, you feel like your kids are wasting their time, you feel like they're not learning, not growing. But if you get an understanding, now it changes everything, because now you find the right games for your kids to play. Now they can use that attention that they're giving this machine, which is my take on gaming, is to learn. I was born in Venezuela. I had no clue what a football was, to be honest with you. I walk around here with football. It's like 30 years ago, my kid self would have been like, that's not me. I don't even know what that is in a sense. I learned with Madden. My dad bought me a Sega. I was still in Venezuela. And the Sega, you know how sometimes they come with a game in it?
Yeah.
Madden was the game. And I was like, I don't even know what this is I'm going to play. And I didn't know what the hell was going on. And eventually I figured out football through gaming. To me, that's like...
That's crazy.
It's the best example I can give you, where I don't want to feel like my kids are wasting their time. But I do know that if they're not properly guided and educated, they will be wasting their time.
100%. I mean, that's education about the space is something that we lack. Yeah. I mean, there's not enough people, and I mean, for me, it everything I think about like is business. It's not everything, but a lot of stuff I think about is like business.
You're an entrepreneurial heart, brother.
Like
let me just break it to you.
I really
that way maybe you can accept that
like
about yourself.
I've accepted it, but I try to live behind it. Like I don't want it to just kind of like overtake who I am. But like
you also keep doing it for like good causes.
Yeah, it's too, a good cause. So it's like
entrepreneurship could be about that too.
Yeah, and I mean it is, and it was about exit. It was like, how can I help this organization grow?
Yeah,
like how can I supplant this organization into communities? And the first thing to my mind came community service. Okay, what community service can I do that can actually do service to the community?
Yeah, and
then that's when everything else started to like put itself together.
That's the formula, bro. That's like the definition of an idea just branching out. Yesterday you were talking about trees, and you know what I started thinking about is you have your main idea, your core idea is that trunk.
Yeah.
And then you start like spreading out all these different opportunities. And being in your platform, I guess, knowing as many people as you've been able to meet through the years, you're able to connect dots, which is entrepreneurship 101. It's like, I know this guy, and this guy could deliver on this. If I can piece this together, then we can make something happen that could make a difference. Yeah, which is dope.
That's the thing, man. Just trying to make a difference. It's been a big thing for me because it's a tough world out there right now. It's super tough, and we don't have enough love being shown. We don't have enough support being given. And I mean, I got a lot of love and I got a lot of support that I want to give, and so I'm trying to like spearhead it and try to be a good example to my son. Like that's all I want. I want him to be happy. I want him to see that his dad has made some positive impact on life. So he knows, like, look,
bro, my kids make me want to be a better man every day. It kind of sounds like that's what you're saying, but it's like you're about to be a dad, and you're like, damn, what the hell am I getting myself into? You know it's gonna change, but you don't know how.
Yeah.
And you, at least for me, it was like, what am I gonna teach this kid? Where, like, I need to teach him everything, and I've learned 10 times more from my kids about myself and about life than they have learned from me. Like, it's every single day. It's a new challenge, and how can I become a better man for them?
Yeah.
Which is
100%. That is every day. I'm like, man, like, how can I make something better? Like,
make you proud.
Make him proud. Yeah, like, make me better 1% every day. Literally 1% every day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be the best dad in the world right now. Like, because that's a process.
Yeah.
Like, every day is a process. Every day is the next step to, like, being a better father. And being a better father means I have to be a better version of me.
So dope. It's like you're going to be the best dad you can be today.
Yep.
Every day.
Every day.
And then hopefully the accumulation of efforts will lead. And let me tell you, and we were talking about this yesterday, props. And it feels like, why the hell are you giving me props? I'm being a dad. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of men aren't. So props, because, and I told you got to have more kids. But what I meant with that was, like, the more of us men that do the right thing and become fathers, the better the future generations will be. And your approach is perfect, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, I think there's a lot of great dads out there that don't get recognized.
Yeah.
I think people, I enjoy it. I actually enjoy, like, the positivity that people give, like, to me, or just, like, the recognition, like, for being a good dad and making the efforts that I do. And I think more dads should do that. Like, it doesn't matter, like, because I know there's a bunch of guys out there that didn't grow up with great dads, and, like, we learned from our fathers.
Yeah.
Like,
what you didn't like.
What we didn't like. And then some guys are able to do the opposite, but some guys aren't, because that's all they know.
The example they know, yeah.
That's all they know. And
that was love to them.
Yeah, that's what love looked like to them. So it's like, that's the same with how they are showing love.
Yeah. Some
people can change that, but some people don't have the mental capacity to do it.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's super sad.
But let me tell you, it also, you've educated yourself. You told me yesterday you were reading, like, a book on psychology. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes it's like, I'm in the off season, let me pop in some Audible, and so, like, that book has to have shifted your mindset a little bit, or those books.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, all the books that I've read.
What's the most impactful book that you read?
The most impactful book that I've read was Atomic Attraction.
Okay.
Because it was just, I think it helped me learn how to be a better businessman, how to be more in tune with how I approached myself, with my approach to myself. Like, and it helped me with my self-confidence as well.
I'm about to order this book right now.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. It's called Atomic Attraction, and it really helped me. Like, I look people in their eyes. I've always looked people in their eyes, mm-hmm. but, like, just a sign of respect, like, always. Like, sometimes I used to always, like, sometimes I would sit down, like, when I'm introducing myself to somebody, like, that I ain't never met. Like, but as a man, you got to stand up.
Yeah.
And you got to keep your shoulders high. You got to speak with, integrity. You have to enunciate, and you got to speak with integrity. You have to actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And that book helped. The book helped a lot.
Shit. I'm about to order it. It's, I think taking that step to educate yourself, that reminds me of, I love finding the positive on things that a lot of people see as negative, right? Like, you being too much time on Instagram is negative, right? It's like, yeah, at the extreme, it's definitely negative.
Yeah.
But the algorithm could be used for the positive. If you make sure your feed is your feed, right? I have this rule, like, I scroll 5 times. If in the 5th post that I haven't stopped to like something, there's too much bullshit on my feed. I got to clean that shit up. so that the algorithm knows what I want to watch all the time. And if there's something that's old, it's an old idea, or something that's not giving me, like, bringing positive energy towards me, how do I delete? This is not who I am.
Yeah.
Get this off, because it could give you whatever. But Steve Harvey you know how there's lots of clips of Steve Harvey talking to the public. I love those, bro.
Steve Harvey is
the GOAT.
He is the man for
He's
real.
He's the GOAT, bro. And he said, the best book I've read, and I recommend it to every single person, is The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. And I'm like, you know what? I'm looking for a book right now. It's like God sent. It's been a game changer for me. And I've read all the books, and I've had like all the philosophy stuff, but it had a way of speaking about religion, but not being a religious book, but making sure it says like, hey, the answer's right here in front of you. Like, here are some examples of why that anxiety should go away, or why the struggles that you're facing are actually a courageous thing that you need to get through in order to hit the next level. Like, here are examples. And you can get through it by praying, by believing in yourself, by like simple things that you would think are logical, but we're not doing them.
Yeah.
So that to me is one that I always recommend. Since you recommended me one, I wanted to give one back to you.
I appreciate
but
that.
It's
man.
like
Tap in.
It's for sure. It's a beautiful thing to help each other. Yeah. What do you got going on today?
I'm gonna Soho House and
bro. Soho House.
Gotta tap in to Soho House.
Soho House, bro.
I'm trying to go see if I can network, but I got a couple friends that's going up to.
Yeah.
That I'm going up to meet.
So the best one you found, Soho House, Chicago. What's that one like?
That one's it's dope because I tapped in like crazy when I got to Chicago.
Yeah.
Like couple VCs, tech companies. In there.
Interesting.
Like
usually they're very artsy. They don't like finance people.
They super artsy. Like that. I didn't even know like they don't do politics. That's what they don't
Nope.
do. They don't do
For
politics.
sure not.
Like if you're a lawyer, you can't go there.
Bro.
You can't be in there. You won't get accepted.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, wow, that's cool. I like that. Like
it's like a club for the other people that don't get accepted into
I don't do politics. Like
yeah.
somebody could come up to me and ask me something or talk to me, try to say something about me political, and I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like leave me out of that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's all negative energy because
it feels negative right away.
Immediately, like
it drains your shit. Yeah.
I'm like I'm good off that, but Soho House.
So you already know you walk in there, that's not gonna get touched.
No energy, no bad energy in there, and Soho House has been like a crazy networking web for me.
Yeah.
Like, and I got thrown in it.
How'd you get there? You got referred?
I got referred by two friends. Two friends I'm really close with. They've been Soho House members for like 3-4 years.
Damn.
And I've went to Soho House with them before. When I was in Austin, I went to Soho House with one of my boys and got pitched this idea of basically a pitch and putt.
Okay.
And met up with some NFL people there.
Okay.
Who want to support the show. Met up with a
first day that you walked in.
Met up with a publicist who I talked to for like 45 minutes about the nonprofit exit and on the links, and it's like, yo, so like dope. I gotta have you come talk to these different groups. I'm like, God damn. Like it was crazy. Like, and then I met the CEO of this skincare company.
What?
And she invited my little sister to come to like one of the events, her panel in South by Southwest.
The shit that happens to you, bro.
Bruh, my sister was 10 years old in a South by Southwest panel in Soho House.
How'd you get in there? Like what?
The lady like
invited her.
Like it was crazy. Like my 10-year-old sister like already like tapping in,
dope,
getting tapped
man.
in.
That's dope.
That's the coolest thing. That was such the coolest.
Isn't that awesome? It's like you found your tribe. Like you found a place where it's like I belong here.
Yeah.
This is the place where I need to be hanging out.
100%.
That's a good feeling, bro.
Like it was nuts because like man, my little sister, she a hustler, man.
Yeah.
Like she like my dad and me and her mom like all mixed together. She got my attitude, my dad's like hustling ability, and just like her mom's like straightforwardness.
Okay.
And it's so cool, and like her personality.
What's your relationship like with her?
Oh, that was my twin before my son.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Like
amazing, bro.
that, like anytime I'm home, like she don't want to be away from me. She getting older now. She about to turn 11, so she like kind of distancing. she distanced herself a little bit, but
she tries.
Like,
She's gonna try. She's gonna try,
but she can't. That's my little baby.
That's love, man.
And she came and she enjoyed it. Like she had so much fun.
That's dope.
Danielle, the CEO of what's the company called? Skin. Dang, I forgot the name of it.
Insert here.
Yeah, insert that name there. I'll figure it out later. But it's like this skincare company that they do basically stem cells.
No.
It's called Stem Clear. No, Clear Stem.
Clear Stem. There you go.
Yeah, Clear Stem.
Shout out to Clear Stem.
Shout out to Clear Stem. Shout out to Danielle.
So what do they do?
They do they stem cells in like
The face.
the face.
In the makeup.
It's like
So it's like a healthy.
It's like super healthy, like stem cell, like on the face type cream stuff.
That's dope.
It's nuts.
The shit they're coming out with nowadays,
I
man.
know.
Thank
man,
God, though.
it's
Like,
nuts.
and the AI is gonna make that even crazier, bro.
Yeah, AI has been crazy. Like I've been using like this app for.
What are you using? What are you using?
I've been using this app that basically gets all the stuff from the video and creates subtitles to it.
AI itself.
Like AI, and it's all like dope
Damn.
captions. Like so, most of my videos on
that's an AI?
It's all like AI. Like I just
Dude.
upload the video.
It's crazy.
And it kind of it gets all the audio and makes it a caption or
That's dope,
subtitles.
bro. Game's gonna
it's
change
crazy.
with that shit. Yeah, the game's gonna change with the AI thing, man. Kids are in college, like writing papers, and then there's an AI to make sure you don't like it's not like cheating. It's not,
Really?
Yeah.
So it's got an AI to make sure that it wasn't an AI. That was
Yeah. There's an AI to anti-AI.
Oh
AI.
my God, you got an anti-AI in college? I mean, shit.
But I mean, like, it was one of the things that I was just talking to my partner about, because Carlos is super advanced on this, is, you know, knowledge is going to be easily accessible. It already is with Google, if you think about it. So it's like how you apply the knowledge, I think is going to make a big difference, which is, it's almost like anybody could study a playbook, but can you apply what's on that playbook on the field? That's really what's, so it's like, yeah, you have intelligence, but can you apply it? Can you execute?
Yeah, I ain't trying to see if robots can execute. I'm sure they can.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can execute.
You think Terminator's like
what?
Yeah.
Look, I hope I'm in the next universe or wherever I go.
somewhere else?
Somewhere else. I hope I'm somewhere else when that do happen, because like movie propaganda, I think it's real.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into conspiracy theories. I think that shit real.
I don't want to say it's a conspiracy theory, but for sure.
But yeah, like a lot of movies have come true.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm not trying. I don't
Elon
wanna
keeps saying like, guys, we need to, first of all, this can't be privatized. It's got to be an org, like it's got to be for the people, and we got to put a stop to it. He actually said we should pause it for the summer.
Pause
let
what?
people
AI?
like the AI advancement, because you know how they came out with like ChatGPT.
They just came out with ChatGPT like 3 months ago.
But now there's ChatGPT 4.
Yeah,
and it's advancing. So he's like, yo, can you guys slow down?
Yeah, can y'all just chill?
So
like,
people can figure themselves out a little bit, because it's overwhelming.
Yeah, this advancement in technology is gonna be flying pretty soon.
Yeah.
Be moonwalk. Everybody gonna have on moonwalkers. Teslas and moonwalkers.
Bro, he wants to put chips in people's heads.
Ain't putting no fucking chips in my head. You fucked up. Hey, I don't know who want to, but I know I'm not going to.
It's not for me. It's
No,
not for
sir.
me. I'm gonna pass.
No, sir. I'm passing on that. Y'all gonna
Shit.
have to.
Oh man.
No, sir.
No. And imagine artificial intelligence chip in your head. You go nuts. I'm good.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. All of this shit is Black
Oh
Mirror.
my god, that
All
show's
of it.
freaky,
That
bro.
show's so crazy. I'm just like, man.
The first time I was watching, I'm like, what's going on? And then at the end, you're like, what just happened right now? I gotta watch the next one. And then you get hooked.
Exactly. And I mean, I'm just saying, some of the stuff is already starting to happen.
Yeah.
So
You're a conspiracy theorist?
I am.
What's the biggest one? What's the biggest one you got out there? Don't tell me you're a flat earther, bro.
A flat earther? No, I'm not a flat earther.
You are a flat earther?
No, I'm not. I have no.
You don't know.
I don't
You decline.
know. Like, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not true. Like, it could be, but.
Okay. You open.
I'm open. I'm very open minded. Like that.
Did we go to the moon? We went to the moon?
Nah, hell no. We ain't go to the moon.
You don't think we went to the moon?
No, absolutely not.
Not even close?
Come on. Do you think we can go on the moon in 67, but we can't go to the moon in 2000?
We don't feel like it, bro.
Oh,
just
yeah.
don't feel like it.
We just, our technology just got worse. Like,
Can you imagine setting that up, though? It's like, yo, we're going to build a studio, and we're going to set up these suits,
Look,
and you guys are going to pretend like you're...
Red Hot Chili Peppers wrote a song about it, so...
Yeah, it must be true.
I mean, it's got to be true.
I like the chilies.
Yeah, I know.
I like the peppers.
They're the best.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I saw them in Tennessee last year. That was...
You did live?
Incredible.
It's my favorite band to listen to while I'm snowboarding, bro.
Incredible.
It's like game changer.
I had missed like 3 of their tournaments. I mean, not tournaments. I missed 3 of their concerts. I was supposed to go to one in ACL in 2012. I was supposed to go to the one in Miami in 2017.
And what you miss them?
2012, I forgot because the night before
Crazy.
I've been drinking.
Let's be honest.
2017.
You didn't make it. Basically, you didn't make it.
2017, it was on day 3 of the draft, and
oh yeah,
I've been drinking
for different reasons before.
I mean, I got drafted, so I kind of
celebrating.
Yeah, I had to celebrate.
Get some more water, bro.
I had to celebrate, and then so this past year, I had the opportunity to go, and I'd ironically been in Tennessee at the time.
Oh,
so
it's perfect timing.
I'm like, what? Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Let's go.
Training camp? I'm going. What about myself?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
Solo. It was a solo.
Bro,
it was a solo
concert.
vibe. It was lit. Called my son before the concert started. And yeah, man, it was dope. It was super.
I love the Chili Peppers.
It was everything I imagined it and more.
Yeah.
Like I had.
You got VIP tickets?
No, I just bought the front row tickets.
Okay.
I didn't know if I could buy VIP tickets. I kept trying to tap all my connects.
Yeah, you hear?
All my connects with like music. I'm like, yo, you can get me backstage? Red Hot
you got to connect with Randy, bro. He'll hook you up.
Really?
Yeah.
You tapped in with the Red Hot?
No, not with Red Hot Chili Peppers. Though. Mostly in Latin. Like you like reggaeton? You like Latin?
Like Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny.
Hey,
for sure.
Bad Bunny
for sure.
and well.
Yeah.
No,
dope.
heavy though.
But you're not gonna get away from the whole conspiracy theory thing. Which one's your favorite one?
My favorite one? I mean, honestly, it's the moon. Like, I don't think that of all the advancements we've made with wehicles and Elon having all these.
Elon would have gone already.
Elon would have gone already. Yeah. Like, he ain't even going. Like, why you think he not going?
Yeah, it's weird. Like he's already planning on going to Mars.
He's trying to go to you trying to go to Mars when you can't just go to the moon real quick.
Yeah,
it's right there, ain't it?
The rocket lands and takes back off.
Yeah, like you send shit way
He
out
sent
there.
that car, bro. He sent that car out there. You didn't see that?
No, he didn't.
He sent the Tesla with an astronaut suit at the wheel. It's out. It's orbiting Mars, I think, right now.
I mean, I know for sure there's other stuff out there.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's on
alien life for sure. You believe?
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's gotta be.
We're like a speck in the universe.
Yeah.
Like a little speck.
Once you figure out, it's like, oh yeah, the sun is a star, and there's a trillion of these inside the trillion galaxies, and then you're like, nah, the numbers just don't add up.
No, it doesn't. Like, we can't be the only living things on the earth, like, or on the planet or the world.
Yeah.
Atmosphere, or whatever you want to call it, universe. Like, we're not the only living organism. And damn shit. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, we can't get to the moon.
We can't do it again. We should have like a base there already, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like,
what if it's Transformers out there though? Maybe it's something on the moon.
What if it's a base and nobody wants to, like, oh, we got there, they told us like, yo, you can't be here.
What if it is something out there like a alien base?
Dude,
that been shooting the other rocket ships that was going up there down. That's crazy.
That is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna go that far with you.
I mean, it could be. We only had one.
Bro, there are all these like ancient civilization stories. Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
Where like there's like a civilization underwater in the oceans and like
Oh,
Atlantis.
yeah.
It like is real and it exists. And a lot of times the flying saucers, they're coming out of the water. So they're saying, we're thinking that they're coming from space. They're coming from down there, bro. These people are super advanced.
There was a fucking movie about that.
Yeah?
Yeah. What movie?
Aquaman?
Was it Aquaman?
Aquaman's like that. Aquaman's like that.
I'm trying to think, but it was like they were like Mayans. They were like,
well, the pyramids are something completely different. Like that, I'll sign up to say, why haven't we built another pyramid if it's that easy? It doesn't exist. That thing is here. That thing was not made with slaves, bro.
bro, ain't no way.
That thing is, and then they're in Mexico too. The same way. It's like, have you seen the Andrew Schultz joke? He says Mexicans built the pyramids.
Shout out to my Mexicans.
Shout out.
25%. I'm 25%.
25%. Adrian Colbert.
Adrian. Come on now. Y'all like that. Y'all like that.
That's the Cuban coffee that got it to do it.
Hey, Cuban coffee.
Yo, bro,
Shout out
this
to
was
that
a
Cuban
vibe,
coffee.
bro. I love
For
you,
real,
man.
bro.
Thank you for being on, bro.
I appreciate you.
You, man.
Yes.
We'll do it again. We'll
Oh,
do it again for sure.
absolutely.
After a golf round. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. See you later.
Oh, man.
What a vibe, bro. The conspiracy theorists got me, bro.
Nah, for real, though. I gotta see what movie that was. It's a recent movie. They had like Buck. Was it Black Panther? Have you seen the new Black Panther?
No, I haven't seen the new one. But imagine like that, bro. Like
Maybe.
Wakanda. Like I'm sure that shit exists somewhere.
I think it's the new Black Panther.
And there's a civilization
Bro,
underwater.
watch that fucking movie. That shit is
Underwater?